Another reason, John, that I'm kind of reluctant to talk about these people is it's hard to talk about from the what comes between the latter rain and the New Apostolic Reformation without talking about these people, because some of these guys are very key guys who are responsible to spreading these very dangerous ideas, but they have complicated legacies. Some of them, they were in this ideology and then they left this ideology. And they kind of sort of left it anyway. And so it gives them a complicated legacy. And some of them, they pretended to leave, but they didn't really leave, and there's just a complicating factor. And each of them kind of have some nuance, and it gives them just very complicated legacies. And some of them also, John, have really massive followings. Some of them have followings just as big and bigger than the whole message itself, right? And so when you're dealing with something that big and that complex, I feel the need just to be very careful in how I approach it, because, we're dealing with things that for people it's their whole world. We know what it could like to come from these backgrounds, John. It's these people's whole world that grew up in this stuff. It's their whole life. It's their whole identity. And so it's just something I feel personally the need to be very careful in dealing with it, because, depending on what people do with it, it could be very impactful to their lives.